What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. Today we've got a unique team for you, Inspired. It's a theme team. Inspired by Blue from the main series Pokemon Go games. If you guys were like me, you played Fire Red, Leaf Green when you were younger, and the rival of the main player went by the name of Blue. And my buddy Jirunja, one of my Mazer teammates, recorded some battles with a blue team, 3 blue Pokemon, and I believe this is the blue pose. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to give out misinformation. But yeah, pretty cool. Zweilous, Whiscash, and Mantine, 3 blue Pokemon in terms of their color scheme. And a team tributed to the rival player, Blue, from the main series. And we're getting into it. We got a little Manta Ray mirror match here, and the opponent is bubble beaming. How rude. Another move coming through already from the opponent. Another bubble beam. Wow, people love their debuffs. Something I see often from players, especially when they're at lower elo ranges, is they just love their debuff moves. Because I think this is another bubble beam coming in. No, okay, they finally go for the ice beam. But like, if they had just gone for 2 ice beams instead of 2 bubble beams and an ice beam, they could have forced a shield. Now that Mantine has all that energy stored, and Jirunja is in a terrific looking position. Yeah, might as well shield Zwei here. My buddy Dunebug made fun of me for calling it Zwei as a nickname, but he says I should call it Zwei because it's Zweilous. But whatever. Body slam coming through, just trying to spam off moves here. Noctowl was in slam range, and the opponent realized probably over. Honestly, though, with Whiscash in back, opponent might have still had a chance, but the Mantine had almost 2 ice beams stored, so Mantine could have just sealed the deal. On to the next one. These battles are also from like a week or so ago. Maybe a little bit less than a week. The Dragon Mirror match. You can take an Aqua Tail here. I think you probably go for just like shield advantage. I like throwing right here because if the opponent decides to shield, it gives minimal farm to the next Pokemon. So, or doesn't shield rather. So that's what I meant to say. I like the throw timing there. Here comes Mantine against Charizard. I think Charizard's just going to Dragon Claw here, but some people still don't know that Blast Burn is actually better in terms of energy efficiency, even if it's resisted. It's just such a hard-hitting move compared to Dragon Claw, which is a weaker move. In comes Cress. Oh, this is a little scary. This is definitely scary. I think you've got to just commit both shields here to Mantine, to be honest, and then hope Whiscash can close out the Charizard. Just going straight for Bubble Beam. This is crazy. Is he going to be able to win this game? I have no idea. Tried to catch a Grass Knot on Whiscash. Oh man. Okay. Okay, putting it all on Whis Daddy Cash. Oh, this is a mistake from the opponent. This is going to give Whiscash the opportunity to Mud Bomb and probably farm all the way down. Going up to 100 energy. I don't think this Mud Bomb quite KOs. Oh, man. Gonna have to catch, I think. Gonna have to bait and catch. Oh gosh. This is getting scary. Psycho Cut sneaks through, not ideal. Gets the shield, okay. Going for another bait here. I think the Crest is 1 Psycho Cut away. Either 1 or 2. Oh no. It was a good effort. It was a good effort. The desync in the end was kind of rough there. The desync, like, made the Psycho Cut KO the Mantine. So the desync kind of took away the chance to catch there in the end game. I think a slight undercharge on the Charizard would have been nice too, because the Charizard had already thrown a move. It was energy dry. So if you get a Mud Shot down there, you come out with 100 energy. You might get to the double bait and the Blizzard before the Crest gets to 3 Grass Knots. Juru thinking about his life before the next battle. We'll fast forward a bit. Going against Zom, the Pumpkinhead playing Rockstar. Okay. Yeah, straight into Mantine. This is not a great matchup for Mantine, but it can at least debuff, and it's going to resist everything, versus Y could potentially get one shot. And this is terrific to lure out the Pidgey out here, because you might actually get a shield with this bait. Ah, that stinks. But you lure out the Pidgey out, which Whiscash really doesn't want to see, and will get this off. So this is ginormous, because you're either going to get a shield here or take Switch. Either would be nice. And you take Switch, and just like that, you got your Whiscash aligned with Mr. Registeel. Terrific matchup for Whiscash money, my guy. Gonna take the move, and the opponent baits. In comes Polly. Oh, this is terrific. Zwei should be able to handle Polly, unless they like double bait and Blizzard or something crazy. Oh, Earthquake, okay. But even Earthquake is fine. Yeah, nice job throwing this Body Slam before they get to a Weather Ball. Want to pressure a shield. And yeah, I think either way, shield, no shield, in a pretty good spot. Probably just commit to the Dark Pulse here, because you're not really at risk of getting locked on down from this range. Lands the Dark Pulse. Now, honestly, like, fast moves alone would be enough, but got all this energy, might as well throw it. And sneaks in a Mud Shot. Beautiful. Shields the Focus Blast. No reason to not shield there, because even if the Reggie is at 100 energy, it's, what, 75 for Focus Blast, right? Yeah, 75 energy for Focus Blast. So even if Registeel's at 100 energy and they Focus Blast, it's going to take them 10 turns or 5 Mud Shots to get to another Focus Blast. And we're on to the next one. Going against Ethan. Zweilous versus Emp. This is pretty good for Zwei. A little bit of lag at the start for the opponent. In comes Escav. Built up a little bit, then goes to Mantine. This is a great matchup for Mantine. Oh my gosh. Gets sprayed. Unbelievable. The disrespect. I would think Acid Spray Drill Run, probably. Oh, they're spraying away. I like the Ice Beam here because I don't expect the opponent to shield. Probably think it's just a Bubble Beam. An Ice Beam does more damage, as you see, even though it's resisted. This Empoleon, unfortunately, is going to get a nice farm down. A nice waterfall down. Not really threatened by the charge moves. But at least it gets debuffed. So if it's going to expend its Drill Pecks at the Zweilous, they're going to do a lot less damage. Almost has the Dark Pulse as well. Opponent catches on Lugia. Oh, this is not great. This Lugia is going to put in a lot of work. Oh, but got a shield. That shield is ginormous. Goes for the Dark Pulse. This is really smart. Oh, really smart. Because even if the opponent shields, then you can just Blizzard the Lugia. So that was a very safe play, because no matter what the opponent did in that situation, it was going to put Juru in a nice spot. Dark Pulse to either take out the Lugia or to get the shield. And now Whisk Cash Money from downtown takes out the Penguin and gets the win. Mud bombs away. By the way, anybody watching this video know the song Bombs Away by B.O.B. featuring Morgan Freeman? One of my favorites from high school. Bombs away. As the war between light and darkness continues, heroes and villains become harder to identify. Kindred spirits separated at birth fighting for their place in time to be solidified. The clock ticks faster and faster while time runs a marathon in this Babylon. But see, the end is only the beginning. The beginning of the calm before the storm. For some reason, the opponent is swapping a Machamp into a Mantine. Lapras must be their best answer, and they're like, you know what, I should probably switch because my opponent switched, but that's not always the case. Oh, that's bad. That is muy mal. Oh my gosh. Gets the Dragon Breath down before a cross chop, okay. Tried to catch, but was a little off on the timing. Just a surf, unfortunate. Ice Shard gets through. Gets a shield, okay. Because it's a shadow, this is starting to approach Mud Bomb range, but it's probably still not quite Mud Bomb range. They're staying in. So I bet whatever they have in back could be afraid of cash money. Nice timing there after 4 mud shots. Gets the shield and has another one ready to go. If the Lapras doesn't have a surf stored, yeah, one. Oh, brutal. In comes, oh man, is he gonna get there? No way! Zweilous surviving the frigid powder snows and getting off the Dark Pulse at the buzzer against Frostlass. What a win that was. That was crazy. Oh my goodness. It was looking rough after the Machamp Rock Slide at the Mantine, because Lapras still had all that energy stored, and he didn't have a great answer for Machamp and somehow found a way to win. Unreal. A nice 4-1 there, a shield on reward. And we're on to the next battle. The blue team putting in some work. Going against the Sloth this time. Tyranitar, this is good, I would think. Just because Dragon Breaths do a little bit more. Oh god. Oh god. That one charm did so much. Overfarming a lot. Wanted to try and make sure he didn't let a free charm through. Oh gosh, okay. Going for the Blizzard. Does the opponent shield? They don't. Oh my goodness. Beautifully done. Tyranitar does have a move, but you could throw your move on... No, it probably wins CMP over his way. Okay, yeah. This is nice. Get rid of it. Oh, beautiful. Now you just Bubble Beam this thing right away, exactly. Some people might fall into the trap in this situation of going for Ice Beam, because they're like, I can't Bubble Beam a Grass type, I gotta go for the Ice Beam. But there's no need to Ice Beam. If someone Ice Beams in this situation, and a Razor Leaf sneaks through, they could potentially lose, because that Acid Spray comes in. But by Bubble Beaming and doing this Wing Attack damage, very straightforward win. Because, like you see, without those debuffs, that could have been a win for Victory Bell. So recognizing that the Wing Attacks plus just Bubble Beam debuff spam was the win con. On to the next battle. Lulu. You know, I've got a friend, Lulu, from the community I haven't talked to in a while. Maybe I should give her a message. Zwei versus Nock. The dragon versus the owl. A battle of the century. A Game of Thrones epic level battle. Oh, this is amazing. They've they simul swapped. And oh my gosh, these wing attacks are double super effective against the grass fighting typing. Knows that Chestnut will get to a second move, so gonna throw a Bubble Beam just to avoid that from happening. Very nice. In comes Knock. Yeah, no reason to bait here in my opinion. You've got all this energy, just go for the Ice Beam. Boom, take it out. Oh, this is beautiful. It's a little scary though. This is actually a little scary. Oh, and they didn't shield. What a savage. Oh, wow. Oh, what? No, what? What just happened? Oh my god. I thought Juru top lefted, but the opponent top lefted. Are you kidding me, opponent, bro? Like, you get rid of the Zwei, and you still have a chance. There was a Whiscash in back. Obviously, the opponent didn't know that. But, I mean, if you're the opponent, you gotta think, like, it's possible there's a Whiscash. Whiscash is pretty common in the remix meta. What on earth did we just witness? This is why you do not top left unless the game is, like, completely over. Granted, the opponent could have been having, like, a tilted day where they were getting frustrated from lag or whatever, but I've probably a couple times been in the same situation where I top lefted pretty early from a game when, who knows, maybe there was still a win con. But I try to avoid that. I usually don't top left until it's like very obvious that there's no longer a win con. Wow, that was hilarious. On to the next one. Whole team is good against this thing. Oh god. Whenever a Charmer swaps directly into Zwei, it's so scary. Going for a bait here. This is kind of risky, because this won't do very much at all if it goes unshielded. Does get the shield. Very nice. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Because if you let it go, Whis Daddy Cash might have a tough time taking out this Wiggly. Going for an Ice Beam here. Boom. Now I just have to go for a Bubble Beam. I think a shield here would honestly be even better. Okay, doesn't get the shield. Oh god, this is a little scary, but should be fine. The Mud Shot's gonna just give so much energy. Oh, got a shield. Oh my god. This is a mistake from the opponent. The opponent should have taken the move and just Mud Shot completely down, and they would have still had a chance. Just because they had so much energy with Stunfisk, but now this is game over. This is game, set, and match. 45 love for Jarunja. 3 for 3 this set so far. Catching a very cute Bayleaf. And we're on to the next one against Ed Guerrero, the cousin of the famous baseball player Vladimir Guerrero. Going immediately into Mantine. In comes Diggersby. This is not bad at all. Especially if the opponent isn't running Hyper Beam. I have to imagine they must be running Hyper Beam if they're going to swap Diggersby in here, but maybe they're not. Okay, they're Earthquake. I don't think Earthquake is the play, right? I mean, it's double resisted versus single resisted. I know it's stab and it's a better move, but I would think Fire Punch is probably the play. You're going to get off more Fire Punches? Well, this game has completely flipped on its head. Okay, goes Zwei into Lugia. Might have been kind of nice to throw a move there first, because it's going to be tough for Zwei to get rid of this thing. Or maybe not. I mean, these Dragon Tails aren't chunking as much as I thought. And the Dragon Breaths are chunking more than I thought. I guess that's kind of the stab versus non-stab. Same type attack bonus. Another Body Slam. Gets both shields. Honestly, maybe just tank the move with Whiscash since you kind of need... Either's fine. Yeah, this works too. Take it out or... Because Whiscash can just Blizzard Machamp either way. Might as well shield, even though it's probably a cross chop. CMP, this will do quite a bit to Champ, and there's no way Champ will get to another move after this lands. I think that was visual. I think the Ice Beam did more than it showed there. But the swap looked kind of weird. Another EQ. And the... Yep, there we go. One wing attack was enough after the Ice Beam. The Manta Ray. Getting the dub. And we're on to the next one. This might be the last battle. Tox, not a great lead, but you do have 2 answers for this. In comes Hypno, which is not ideal. Ooh, free confusion. Be a little tougher to time on the swaps. It's kind of tough bubble beaming there because Hypno's so tanky that like Hypno's almost certainly not going to shield. But I think at this point, Juru is just kind of sacking his Mantine and wants to get a big farm with Zwei. Oh man, this farm down is not good though. Oh yeah, that's brutal. I think you kind of got to call. They're not running like Focus Blast. Oh god, or not. What do I know? I mean, I run Focus Blast. Oh geez Louise. Whiscash money has a lot of ground to cover. Yeah, this is not happening. I would Blizzard for the BM here. And then I would top left. But Whiscash money is trying to pull off the impossible. I mean, the Zwei does have some energy, right? Okay, yeah. GG. WinCon would have been... Against that team, it would have been tough. I think you... I guess if you shield Zwei on the Focus Blast, you're in a much better situation. Or just go straight Ice Beam against Hypno. That way, the Hypno probably doesn't farm up as much energy. And then Zwei gets a farm down. And hopefully Whisk can put in some work in back. Anyway, thank you very much to my boy Jirunja for the battle submission. Go check him out on Twitter. I'll leave his Twitter link in the description. And all that said, a fun team inspired by Blue from the main series game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I very much appreciate it. Check out my new memberships if you're interested in coaching or interested in custom emotes and such and other benefits for my channel. And yeah, all that said, thank you once again. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.